Okay. Wait, how many times I said that? Let me say it 3 more times. Okay. This your boy, Pop Your Shit with JB. And you know what this channel is about already. I ain't gotta tell you, but if you don't know, I'm gonna let you know anyway. This channel is for awareness. For people who want to know about jail, who on their way to jail, who need tips, pointers, whatever, because we don't condone jail. No way in this channel. No way. We back again with Miss Lisa. Say hi, Miss Lisa.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, Miss Lisa, you know where we was at. We're gonna just start from, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, so last time we started, I'm sorry, y'all, for in and out and opening up the door. The door's messed up. I live in the project, so the door's messed up. So pardon the door for the noise. That means somebody's coming in or out. So the last part I left off is when my 2 stepkids, they were in school. I was, like I said, I was going through a rough spot in my life. So my kid is bad and he's acting up in school. So the teacher says, well, I'm going to call your stepmom and I'm going to tell her that you're acting up in school. And he said, I don't care, so what? She can't do nothing, she's going to jail. And you know, when the teacher called me and she told me about it, I was embarrassed because this is my first time. I don't even know how to deal with this type of shit. I didn't even know if I was supposed to come and call them, tell them, well, this is what I'm going through, or let the people that know, the behavior that my stepkids is going through. I didn't know how to handle none of this. So, I'm going through it. So keep in mind, I got twins, boy and a girl, my stepkids, and then I have my niece that I was also raising as well. So I had 3 kids with me in the household. So during that time, I'm angry, I'm hurting, I'm bitter, you know what I mean? I hate God. Like, I hate God with a passion. Like, you can't I hate God. Point in my life where I know that I'm going to be going to jail. I know that I'm going to be going to jail for a long time. I don't know what kind of time I'm getting. I'm just walking into something that I don't know of. So I'm angry and I'm scared. And I'm telling you I'm scared. And I ain't even gonna hurt. I was scared. And I felt like, okay, I'm out here, I'm hustling, I'm doing my thing, but I'm not. I felt like I wasn't hurting nobody. I felt like because when I came home, I helped I hit my friends off, or I hit my family off, that I was doing good deeds. So I didn't feel like I was doing nothing wrong, you know what I mean? So I was angry at God. Like, how the hell are you going to let this happen to me? Like, I'm not a bad person. I do good deeds by people. So you couldn't speak of God. I'm hanging up. I'm not going to hear nothing of God. I'm covering the sheets with my mirror. I'm taking the sheets and covering my mirrors. Like, I really went through a real major depression. Like, when I was, as I could say this shit, good morning. I'm sorry getting from anyway. As I'm saying, this is still something that's new to me. I don't know what I'm walking into. So during this time, I'm depressed. I'm suicidal too. I got suicidal thoughts and shit. I lose my mom in the process of all of this. I'm arguing. Me and my sister, we're not really getting along here and there. We're arguing and stuff like that. And all I wanted to do was I wanted to die. And so I had a good friend. And her name is Pastor Deborah.
Shout out to Pastor Deborah.
Okay, and at that time she wasn't a pastor, but she's a pastor now. And she used to come to my house. I don't even know if she remembered this because, this was years ago. She used to sit in my house and she used to read scriptures out of the Bible. She gave me and left me a life application study Bible. I still got it still to this day. It's raggedy, but I still got it. And she prayed for me. She prayed for me. You hear me? This woman, she prayed and she read scriptures read scriptures out loud to me in my house. until that suicide spirit was gone. You know what I mean? So she's introducing me to God now. Because now I'm opening up. Now I'm starting to feel a little better. Now my days are starting to have a little light inside of it. You know what I mean? And she started to teach me about the Bible. Because my whole life we just went to church once a year. That was Easter time. And I didn't know of God. I thought he was just big miracle worker. You pray, boom, you get what you get, boom, that's it. I didn't really have a relationship with God. I didn't really know who God is, you know what I mean? And I don't knock people and their beliefs, because that's not what it's about. I'm just telling you about my God. Auntie's God, Lisa's God, Big Red God, Red's God, period. And I started to develop a relationship with God. So then, I'm still scared, but my mind is a little bit open because I'm looking at jail as being a place that I might come back feeling like a better person. Because all my friends hated this bitch that snitched on me. They hated her. People wanted to kill her. My friend wanted to run him over in his car. But I told them don't fuck with her because I might wind up coming out thanking her, shaking this bitch in and thanking her because I might come out to be a better person. You know what I mean? And I did come out to be a better person. I'm gonna tell you, I did. God is my witness, I did. But during the process, you know, I'm going through a relationship right now. Now my ex-boyfriend, those are his children. So now he's cheating on me. Now he's talking to some white bitch in Colorado. Then I found out the bitch was going to mail him tickets for him and his kids to go. I believe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it was just crazy. I just didn't know how to deal with it. So I'm going back and forth to court, back and forth to court, back and forth to court. You know, and you know, with feds go by guidelines and levels. You know what I mean? And my level, you know, when you always start a criminal case, it always looks bad at the beginning. You know what I mean? It always your sentence, what they're offering you, is always high at the beginning. You know what I mean? But with the feds, they got to go by guidelines, levels. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was facing my time. When I first started off, I was facing 97 months. I forgot, I think my level was at 26, some shit like that. And me going back and forth to court, and they pulling my thing to see if I was in any trouble, how big is my rap sheet, all this bullshit, blah, 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 blah. They go into your financial records, they go into your whole fucking life. Pardon me, I don't like my blood. They went into your they go into your whole fucking life. You have no business fucking with when you fucking with them. You got no life, no business, you know, and man, let me take another pull, y'all. Okay, so now, fucking with them, I was facing 97 months. So back and forth to court, they going through my business, all of that. Okay, so we still going to court. I'm still going through my shit out here in the hood or whatever. Now, my lawyer had a public defender lawyer. He's a piece of shit. Motherfucking them public defender lawyers, they don't give a fuck what time you get. You gotta love what the fuck you do. You know what I mean? To have positive results. That's why you just gotta love what you do. Okay. I kind of work my case for myself, me, and shout out to my brother-in-law Sean. Hey,
Shout out to Sean, man.
he worked for me from on the inside, and he sent me papers and sent me shit, highlighted shit, ba 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 ba. Now I'm just spitting shit back to my lawyer, back and forth, back and forth. So at that time, I'm a big girl. I might be looking like I'm really big now because I'm sitting down. You know, you sit down, you spread out. But if I stand up, I'm much smaller. But when I went to jail, I was a big girl, big girl. And you know, this motherfucker. I just gotta say this. Sorry, I just gotta stop. This piece of shit gonna ask me that I want to go to fucking what the fuck is that shit called?
What?
When they be fucking yelling and screaming at you, it's like military shit.
Oh, boot camp. Boot camp.
Boot camp. Please make it make sense, you fucking. How the fuck you thought I was gonna make it in boot camp? Like, nigga, he ain't even a nigga. Make it make sense. Okay, so I'm looking at him and he's saying, oh, so you want to go to boot camp? And I said, no, I don't want to go to boot camp. Do you think I'm gonna fucking make it in boot camp? I would die the first fucking day that you put me out there. The fuck are you talking about? I said, no. I said, I want to get into a drug program. Like, I was telling him the things that I knew that they had to offer me, you know, and that I wanted to self-surrender. So he seen that I knew my shit. So, you know, everything is good. So now I'm going to talk about the day, maybe about the day before, 2 days right before I go to court to get sentenced. Because now I got indicted and all that shit, bop, 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 bop. So now 2 days before I got sentenced. Now, mind you, during this time, like I said, I went through a lot of death and shit in my life. I lost my mom, shit like that. But this particular day, because I had to go to court on the 15th, this particular day was Valentine's Day. I was so peaceful, so calm, and I don't know why I was so calm.
You said it was Valentine's Day, so it had to be the 14th.
Right, the 14th. Yeah. Yes, the 14th. I was so calm and so relaxed, cool and collective. Everybody kept calling, yo, you're gonna be okay, yo, you're gonna be okay. My sister, she kept calling me, Lisa, you're gonna be all right, you're gonna be all right, blah, 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 you're gonna be all right. My friends, everybody checking on me and everything. And I'm like, yeah, why is everybody so bugging out? Like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm like bugging out why everybody coming at me like this. But I still had a sense of a spirit of peaceness, calmness. Now, all the times that I went to Buffalo, because I had to go to Buffalo, that's where I had to go to court at. Good morning. These cocksucker son of a bitches always pay for me for a bus ticket. A bitch went on the bus. Did you hear what I'm telling you? The miserable ass bus ride. But then this one particular time, I don't know why I had fighted for a plane ticket. I found out that now they pay for plane tickets. And I don't know why or how that went about. But I requested for a plane ticket, a round trip plane ticket. They'll pay for me and another person to go. So they did. They didn't give me no lip about it neither. Still not paying attention. Okay, so me and my ex-boyfriend, we go. Still, peace of calmness. I'm calm. I'm listening to everybody's case and shit like that. All that in court, whatever, whatever. The motherfuckers called my name. And I stood up with my little piece of shit of a lawyer. Do you hear what I said? My little piece of shit of a fucking lawyer. Wait a minute. The judge, I don't even remember all that bullshit that they say and all of that. All I know that he told me was, and you know what, y'all? I'm going to stop for 1 minute because I'm going to pause this back because I'm in